gathered together by the Department of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs in partnership with MILE, which is the Municipal Institute of Learning under the eThekwini Municipality. And we have gathered as chief financial officers and revenue managers from all of the 54 municipalities in KwaZulu-Natal to deal with challenges of revenue collection.
The revenue collection is very bad in municipalities and it affects their cash flow. And municipalities are battling financially. So the objective of today's program is to give them some tools and some measures that can help them improve revenue collections as they go back to their respective municipalities.
But more important than not, we want to share experiences with you. And we also want you to share experiences with us.
Sharing best practice through a project that we did in pilot form at the Danhauser, Newcastle, Umdoni and Harigwala district municipalities. We invested 12 million rand on that project, and within 6 months we were able to recover 55 million rand.
There were just two basic outcomes that we had as a department. The first one was to significantly improve revenue collection with at least 20% reduction of consumer debt, and we used the baseline of the 21-22 audited financial statements.
The good thing about this session is that now when we get into the next session, people are aware that the main theme is about giving the municipalities an understanding that collectability, affordability is not a problem, but rather the mechanisms for collecting is what needs to be worked on so that municipalities are able to collect what is due to them.
The municipalities need to unpack and have sight of what their data looks like, what can be improved, and then follow that as is assessment in order to determine the next steps. And that's sort of one of the main aspects that we're driving today. Governance, enforcement of bylaws, that's also very important, is to be able to have an ability to enforce the bylaws and drive revenue enhancement.
I don't know why we want to lag behind on artificial intelligence, for instance. What our systems literally do now, if they can't find you during the day, it sends you the WhatsApp later, earlier that evening. So people respond to that WhatsApp. So when the agent comes back tomorrow, he starts off there from the ones that responded. Data-driven.
If they don't have the details of the person, how do they then contact the data? So that is key. Then the issue of collectability. Can they collect the money? Is somebody under liquidation? Is somebody having consolidated his bills? Somebody may owe you 50,000 rand, but just not have the ability to pay you. So the two key things for us is contactability and the collectability of the debt.
We had the honor and pleasure this morning of having with us the Deputy Mayor of eThekwini Municipality, Her Worship Councillor Mieni, and she was able to introduce our guest, the Honourable MEC, Reverend Thulasizwe Buthelezi, the newly appointed MEC for Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs in KwaZulu-Natal, and he addressed revenue managers and CFOs on a very practical level.
As we usher in the 7th administration, supporting local government to benefit our communities will be this administration's key priority.
Encouraging the team to make sure that they do everything within their power to be able to collect the revenue and to be able to apply it prudently and fundamentally towards service delivery. Today we're going to focus on dealing with electricity and water losses from a revenue point of view, because as water flows out onto the street, that is a loss of money because the municipality has paid to clean that water, to treat that water, to reticulate that water and operate the treatment plants, and it simply runs through into the gutters, and that is water lost and money lost. So those are issues that we are dealing with. Electricity theft is an issue that was highlighted by the Honourable MEC, and those are issues of addressing the culture of non-payment that we have experienced in some of our municipalities. We're hoping that we can take best practices back to our offices and introduce practical solutions to address these issues, but we need to engage and partner with stakeholders and to engage our communities going forward.